Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of Supernatural Issue 1 2025. Ooh. So, yes, if you've seen my channel before, I have reviewed the show Supernatural, and even with its ups and downs, I overall like the show, especially through, season 1 through 5. And there were still good things after that, but it kind of started going off the rails, especially towards the end. But we've now got a comic of it by Greg Pak and Messias. Let me see here. Yeah, Eder Messias as the artist. And this is set around the end of season 1, and I really enjoyed this. This was just like reading through an episode of Supernatural, like doing their Monster of the Week kind of stuff, and I really enjoyed it. This was like probably one of the first Dynamite comics I've gotten, and I'm like, thank you. I put it this way, I liked it so much I put it on my pull list. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's see where this goes. So let's see here. Windler, Michigan. Come on, Richie, again? What? I'm just celebrating. It's all happening, Gloria. Haha, everything we always wanted. I'm making it happen, no matter what it takes. No. So, we see this dude being like, everything's going well. And I'm sorry about glare. I've changed my setup a little bit, so if I go on a little bit? Yeah. See, he's like, what the fuck's kind of going on with my bottle here? It's like, let us see here, dude. But then, flames start going on, and something, grabs his ass, and he kind of just, this is a really good page. I like how the paneling's done there. He's screaming no as things just start going kind of nutty, where we get most of the shot as just a page, but we see the paneling kind of, focusing in on certain kind of things, oh, shit, so there's our death. Hey, wake up, Sammy boy. Give me your wallet. Dean, come on. Credit card got rejected. They finally caught on to you, huh? You mean caught on to us, bro. The bank fraud stuff is strictly a you and dad thing, bro. Family biz, but bro, we're all in it together. Now let me pay the nice lady, and maybe get her number. Hey, I'm sorry that literally everything that's awesome gives you the sads, but some people actually to live despite the horrors. Yeah, living. That'd be awesome. All I'd have to do is, so I really kind of like how we see that kind of going on with Sam and Dean there. Especially with season 1-ish kind of stuff kind of going on. So it's alright, let's see what's going on here. Forget, as we then see him remembering the whole Jess kind of bit. I don't mind them doing this because, I mean, Supernatural, you need to have a come on point of where we are for our characters at this point because of how long Supernatural is and where we are placing this. So I'm like, okay, Jess, yep. Jess, Sam, come on. As he's, of course, trying to go to Jess. And Dean is trying to stop him from all that. Hey, kid. Where are you? I saw Jess again. On the ceiling. Burning. And it kind of sucks. It's And the art really actually does a pretty good job of doing Sam and Dean. I really like it. With the kind of serious faces. Of course, the emotion of Sam crying there. I thought you weren't having those dreams anymore, Sammy. I know. And I'm not even asleep, am I? Do you ever think about what happened to Mom? I don't have visions like you do, but of course, whatever demon killed Jess killed Mom the same damn way. I'm never going to forget that. But don't you worry, Sam. We're going to find that monster and we're going to shank it. That's what all this has always been about. I know we are. Maybe sooner than you think, huh? Something's out there. I can feel it. Okay, one of your feelings again. Someone else is burning. No dessert? Not today, ma'am. Sorry. Well, y'all take care then. We'll do our best. I mean, I'm burning. Sure, this can't wait till... Come on, as she's pretty much like, yeah, I'd go for Dean. And Dean's like, yeah, I'd go for her. It's like, oh, come on, Dean. Two brothers in a family stalked by horrors have now sworn to hunt everything supernatural. And I really like that as we pretty much... it's really kind of strange that this, of course, is based on a show. And that we're getting the kind of show stuff kind of in here. And... I'm really digging it. I'm like, yeah, that's actually a really cool thing that they've been able to do. So we see them driving, and it's like, whoa, what the hell? This junker's got a touchy accelerator. Well, if you hadn't used that stolen credit card to buy gas, we wouldn't have had to hide Dad's Impala and steal a loaner. First off, that card wasn't stolen, it was fake. Second, don't tell Dad. Dude, how am I gonna tell him? We don't even know where he is. Seriously, though, don't tell him. What's the deal? Aren't you his golden boy? I mean, you stayed to hunt with him while I went to college. Dude, you think that earned me points? Nothing's good enough for him. Big bad monster hunter. Psh, I can hear him griping right now, almost as bad as you're griping. Less squeaky and whiny, though. Ha ha. Wendler, Wisconsin. Huh. Check out those burn marks. You see that fire in your dreams, Sammy? No. It's like, okay, what the hell's kind of going on here? So it's cool to kind of get their understanding of their relationship with their father, everything like that. Sure, if you're into the show, you pretty much get this, but I like that we make sure that we get into this, and that way it's for older readers like, okay, this is where we're at, and newer readers can get that information. It's just a guy in a yard. Gloria Wilson? I'm Agent Roth, and this is my partner, Halen, and I've already talked to the police. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Windler sent us. Windler? Yeah, the company's doing its own investigation. We take care of our own. Huh. First I've heard that. Yes, well, give us a chance. You can start by helping me clean up all this burnt boxwood. Sure. I'll pitch in. Dean will just inspect the site a bit. Ma'am, I know we literally just said hi, so I hope you don't mind me being so forward. But you don't seem that broken up about what happened to your husband, as we see that Sam's trying to dig for information, and Dean is doing the whole EMF kind of reading. So I was like, yeah. You boys don't miss anything, do you? Well, that's what they pay us the medium-sized bucks for. Sigh. Seems like all Richie and I did was argue over. You know he worked for your boss for 12 years and never got a raise? He invented new products, probably made millions for Steph Windler, and we live in this dump. He said he worked it out, that our ship was coming in, but he was drinking like always, and then he came out here and got his and set his fool ass on fire. Biggest perk Bobby ever got was discounted liquor. Pretty cute joke for that to kill him. I don't quite follow. Yeah, it's some weird something. What did the cops call it? And I kind of like that we kind of shift over. It's like, okay, so something big. All right, probably supernatural. And she's like, yeah, I kind of have to figure out how to kind of like... Let me see, trying to make it work out there. Yeah, as she's thinking about it, and then they're like, oh, okay, spontaneous human combustion. That's not a thing, Dean. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but a lot of the things that aren't a thing turn out to be things, Sam. Look, the dorks on the information superhighway say SHC is caused by people drinking too much alcohol in the blood. Well, you've never caught on fire, so that's obviously wrong. Ha ha. Oh, and it's a... As we see, they're driving a Dodge. It's like, okie dokie. Whatever. Doesn't matter if he actually combusted. This is science crap. Our business is horror. This guy just spilled some booze and lit himself on fire. Does your ghost-o-vision say different? Because I didn't get any EMF readings. It's not ghosting. Exactly. So let's go back to Omaha and see if that waitress remembers me. No, listen. I've been reading Dad's notebook. Fire means demons or dragons or salamanders, or an everyday solvent known as alcohol. Excuse me. And I kind of like that they bring, of course, John Winchester's journal into effect of like, okay, let's kind of see what's going on here. All right. There we go. That can focus in a little bit better. Or I just need to get closer. Yeah. I'm Effie. I work at the brewery. Hi, Effie. I'm Dean. I like breweries. Ugh. Okay. Look, I was just talking with Mrs. Wilson, and she said you two were working for us? Yeah. Yes, we are investigating the fires. Well, good. The New York office told us someone was coming. Follow me, I'll take you to the site. She's on to us. Nah, but she's into me. Oh my god, dude, relax, this is perfect. If we want to find out what really happened, it's like, Dean, god damn it! Yeah, you can think with your dick a little bit, but watch the fuck out. We gotta see what they're cooking up in there. So where is everybody? After the fire, New York told us to send everyone home, except you. I guess someone's gotta answer the phone. Whoa. What was this area? The development lab, where Richie worked. Yeah, that's a little weird, isn't it? That Richie burned up, and then the next day the lab burns down? You know, one coincidence is usually just a coincidence, but two does get a little weird, as we then start getting some readings going at a different kind of bottle. It's like, okay, so they're kind of linking up there. Kind of weird. What's that? Whiskey bottle, just like the one Richie had. No, I mean that device. Is that an EMF detector? How do you... No. Are you guys ghost hunters? What? Oh my god, I knew it. When they called to say you were coming, they told me to put salt along all the doors and windows. They said it was to absorb the chemicals the lab was working with, but that didn't make any sense, so I looked it up, and salt traps ghosts, right? Well, yeah, and other things. Salt. So they wanted to keep it out, or trap it inside. Oh, crap. Oh, crappy crap. It's okay, Effie. We're professionals, and I didn't get any EMF readings. There's no ghost, just a demon. Demon? I really like how the paneling kind of works here. They do a lot of good kind of movement around throughout the whole thing, where you don't get kind of like just talking heads completely all the time. Well, technically demon spawn. There's a difference. Dad's book, Dean. You should read it sometime. It's an imp. An imp? Trap one in a bottle and you reap the greatest of earthly riches. Well, dang. Forget credit cards. We should get us one of those. Only one problem. Whoever traps an imp dooms their soul to hell. Okay, that's a minus. Yeah, I love looking into the book, and it's like, burn! It's like, oh, no thank you. Oh my god, Richie trapped an imp, didn't he, right? Right here. I mean, weirder things have happened. Not much weirder, but, you know. But this isn't the way it's supposed to work. The imp trapper is supposed to reap earthly rewards, not get murdered by the imp. So it escaped somehow. And killed him? I don't know. I'm gonna guess Effie's got it right. And then we get a full pager seeing the imp. It's like, that's not good. Beautiful fucking gnarliness there. Little big for that bottle, huh? Babies grow fast, I guess. As they pretty much start, like, chucking shit at it. Alright, iron hurts it. And we see it. And it's like, holy shit. And the salt works, so it's stuck outside. You mean we're stuck inside? No, I'm stuck inside. What are you talking about? I heard things when Bobby was working. I thought it was just the equipment, but now I know. I was here when he bottled it, and now it's going to kill me. But you didn't actually do the bottling, did you? I mean, there's a whole process. I think you would have remembered. Down, boy. Chucking more kind of like iron at it to pretty much get it to shut the fuck up. And I do like how that's kind of an off-kilter kind of panel there. It's like, yeah. Don't worry yourself one bit, Effie. I'm kind of a big deal when it comes to monster hunting, so stick by me and... Oh my god, what do you think, Romeo? You guys, I am trying not to get murdered by a frickin' monster. How do we put that thing back into a bottle? Ladies on point, got any bright ideas, college boy? Matter of fact... We can thank Dad for the hand here. This writing, I think it's the spell that enchants the bottle for the imp. We just need an empty bottle. Will one of these work? Effie with the win. But what a tragedy. Pouring out the booze. It's like, okay. Okay, what now? Who? And then we see Sam pretty much doing the whole thing. Just plunging right in here, huh? Watch yourself, Effie. And it's like, holy shit. That's crazy, man. That's it. What happens now? If it worked, we just turn the bottle into a kind of devil vacuum. Just gotta point it at the imp. And of course it's like, ghost busting that bitch. The salt, it's blowing away. Here we go. No, Sam, give me that bottle. No. Whoever traps the imp goes to hell, right? Dean, give it. And of course they're fighting over who pretty much sacrifices themselves for this. Nice paging here. It's like, ooh, cool. Alright. Okay, big boy. Come on home. Dean, no. I'm doing this. No. A demon killed Jess, Dean. If this is how I find him, Dad told me to take care of you, Sammy, not send you to hell. And of course, the whole kind of brothers and siblings kind of thing, older and younger. Let me see here. The black and everything kind of going on. I'm going to have to figure out what to go with. There we go. Focusing a little bit better. No! It's alright, Dean. I won't tell him. Sammy, no! And of course the bottle then gets down. Damn it! And then we see that Effie is the one that pretty much utilizes it. Fine. Effie, wait! And then she pretty much sucks it up. Woof. Seeing that there. Effie, your soul. Oh, shut up. What? You know what Effie's short for? Oh my god. Steph. Steph? Windler, CEO of Windler Enterprises. Bingo. So you just played you? Yes. Our company's always had an interest in monetizing the occult, so Bobby did trap that imp under my direction. He must have cracked the bottle after he stole it from me. But he kept his secrets, like the full spell for the bottling ceremony. So I'm pretty happy you boys came along. Feels providential. Or maybe some other influence was at work. You're John Winchester's sons, aren't you? Your dad's a legend. You're not too bad yourselves. Please feel free to reach out if you'd ever like to discuss a more permanent arrangement. We're good, thanks. You are, aren't you? Maybe you should rethink that. It doesn't really pay. As we see her just being real smarmy about it, getting with her agents outside for like protection and shit. Well, if it's any consolation, we did save someone's life. Debatable whether she deserved it, but she didn't even care. She lost her soul, and it was like nothing to her. That was her choice, Sammy. Guess she's planning to do a lot of living before her time's up. Different strokes. There really aren't any rules, are there? All these ghosts and demons and monsters in Dad's books, we think we've got them all figured out, and the worst people walk away with the prize. And of course, seeing a billboard as they're driving is like, yep. How the hell are we going to win in a world like this? Good question, Sammy. We don't even have motel money left, but guess what? Maybe we don't have to follow the rules either. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. Next, luck be a lady. And it's like, ooh, okay. Let's see how that kind of goes. Let's see. Showing some covers. Wait a minute, There we go. Next issue. Will luck be a lady tonight? The Winchester brothers return to their second all-new adventure along the back roads of America's heartland. Hunting monsters is a rewarding calling, but it doesn't exactly pay well, or really at all. Sam and Dean are just about broke when Dean hits on the idea of raising funds the old-fashioned way, by gambling what little cash they have at a casino. After settling in to see if his brother can manage to lose gracefully, Sam makes a new friend at the bar. Strangely enough, the sympathetic siren seems to have an uncanny ability to change the brothers' fortunes for the better, or possibly for the worse. It's like, oh shit. So, and there's a lot of different kind of covers that they did for this, showcasing that off, which is kind of cool. So, Dynamite and WB. So, I really enjoyed this going into like imps and demon kind of stuff, and just like, okay, somebody spontaneously combusted, and it felt like a good episode. I liked the brothers' banter. It felt natural and within the realm of the world, and bringing up everything with like John Winchester and what was kind of going on at that time in the season. It just slotted very well in there for me, and I really enjoyed it, and I would recommend this to any kind of Supernatural fan as well. Well, more for the earlier seasons than for the later seasons. If you're into the later season with like Cass and Crowley, you're not really going to have a good time here because they're not in it. So depending upon what you kind of like from Supernatural, I think that this would be a really good one for you to check out. But if from what I read and what I showed you doesn't really appeal to you, that's cool. Because this was like $4.99. So, typical kind of comic at the moment. So, yeah, those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.